audience. This is Mindless Prattle.
You don't clap cheeks at the gym?
Where Jordan's booty cheeks be clapping at the gym. It's all those squats he be doing.
Maybe that's why they miss me at the gym.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, it's got good acoustics in there. You know what I'm talking about? You just be clapping.
That thing is Jordan. This thing is Ripley. And we're going to talk to you about some stuff if you would like to listen. Welcome back. Yeah.
You seemed more calm through that, but I feel like you still didn't know where it was going.
No, I was trying to just, go with the flow today. Yeah.
All right.
You're doing good.
We're just water today, huh? That's what we're going with?
Water? Like go with the flow like water? Is that what you're...
Yeah, you know water, never flowing. That's...
Okay, so I really wanted to talk about this because I'm actually really annoyed. So, dear sweet Nintendo was just granted this patent on September 2nd. What?
I like that it was before the last episode came out.
Yeah, but
like,
I didn't really know
this.
about it. But they were granted a broadly worded patent for summoning, sub-character battling mechanics. So, like...
Dude, they bribed somebody with that.
No,
Like,
seriously,
crazy.
because that's like throwing
They
it on the
basically-
item to call a companion that fights.
Yeah.
That's a lot of games out there. Like,
Was
that
it-
would affect a lot of shit.
What is the official wording on the patent, though? Because I keep seeing news articles with different wording on it. I want to know, like, the actual patent wording. That's what I'm curious about. Because I saw one article that said that that Nintendo patented summoning a character to fight for you, and one said throwing an item to summon a character to fight for you. So, like, those are two different things. Right?
I have the patent pulled up, but it's, like, really big.
It's a patent. Of course it's big.
It's 49 pages.
Yes. Pretty sure like their earliest patents were 1 page, but after that they kind of said fuck it. We gon' ball.
Okay.
What is the actual wording?
They didn't think people would actually want to like read this, I guess.
I mean, nobody wants to read a patent, but it's kind of important to know before you like design games and things.
So, a ground boarding target object or an air boarding target object is selected by a selection operation, and a player character is caused to board the selected boarding target object. If the player character aboard the air boarding target object moves toward the ground, the player character is automatically changed to the state where the player character is aboard the ground boarding target object and brought into the state where the player character can move on the ground.
I don't know if you heard that thunder in the background. It's because Ripley has once again overloaded our washing machine.
There's barely anything in the washing machine.
Somebody's overloading it. I could hear it.
It's literally got like 5 aprons and my
Maybe it's our neighbor
blanket hoodie. Yeah, maybe they don't know yet that these washers can't do stuff.
Maybe that's why we keep hearing the like them nailing things. It's just their washer fucking up.
Could be.
These washers are terrible though. I don't know why they're so like unbalanced.
Yeah, that's not ours. Ours is like smooth right now. I can hear it.
I'm about to close that door. That's annoying.
The chipmunk is not happy. Our cat's just sitting on the ground like, ugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know how they were granted this, but the patent actually says basically, I found a little summary of it. It allows the Nintendo Pokemon Company for a game program information processing method that describes a player summoning a sub-character into a virtual space and that sub-character engaging combat or auto battle behaviors. A companion patent relates to smooth switching and riding mechanics, which I'm not going to claim to understand that one. No. They're pretty broad and framed as software storage medium claims, which is pretty common in game patents, apparently. I don't know anything about the patent, but if you want to read more about it, it's patent number 12,409,387.
Mhm.
That's how they label them, by the way.
Yeah, I mean those are the patents. Like they're all numbered one after another. Like that's just how many patents there are.
So basically, people are upset about it though because it exists in hundreds of other games,
Yeah, it
like
already
tons.
exists. So like, are they gonna sue other
Like
games now?
lots of
that
turn-based
already
RPGs do
exist?
that, and the patent reads far too generic for something that's already established. Like I feel like in this case, it needs a level of specificity that they can, actually claim
No,
ownership.
and like if they did this in like the '90s, it would make sense. You'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, you've developed this game, sure. But now you're like, there's so many other games.
And
that
Pokemon
do
wasn't even the
similar
first to do
things.
it.
No, they're
Frankly,
not. You
every
guys let me know who Frankly is.
every time I say frankly, I just think about you saying that, and I'm like,
I'm gonna Google it.
Patent lawyers are upset because they feel like the examination did not consider prior art or understand gaming context.
No, they did not. Like whoever's in the patent office reviewing that was an idiot.
Yeah, it's basically a failure of review, is what a lot of people are saying. And it's not really about protecting them; it's about destroying other companies such as Power World. And the problem, I love Pokemon. I've been playing it for so many years, but Nintendo has really been annoying the heck out of me this past year with what they did with the Switch 2 and everything.
You annoy me.
It just makes me not like want to keep buying their games and giving them my money. It's annoying.
But she will.
I don't know.
It's still gonna be on her wish list. I guarantee it.
I don't know.
Look, a new Pokemon.
But it's just it's intriguing and disturbing for the game industry. So we'll see what that means going forward. It's the same thing with The Sims. Like The Sims 4 just announced that they're releasing another pack, and it's like a month after the last pack release, and everybody's like, "Bro, fix your shit and stop releasing things back to back to back to back." It's like
They don't have a good life cycle at EA. For games.
and it's not even like they're adding really good content. Like the current pack that they announced is Adventure Awaits, which is like exactly like another pack that was released like 10 years ago, So it's just doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just money grubbing, and I think gamers are tired of it. That's why indie games like Hollow Knight and stuff are doing really well, because they're making good quality games with new inventive stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, leave that alone, you're gonna see Cattail. Here you go.
Just push it through.
So slow.
Yeah, I like this sentence right at the end of this article. It's like, creating a patent for basic game mechanics is deplorable and unjust. Fuck you, Nintendo.
Fuck you, Nintendo. LOL.
I was like, bro, this is an actual thing.
I love that. AI didn't write that one. I was reading from the PC Gamer article by Lincoln Carpenter, and the tagline just says, "Bad patents like this cast a massive shadow on the industry." Yeah, the state of gaming today is annoying.
Especially like with how easy it is, or how much easier it has become for people to make games. You're talking about like a new studio or a new group of friends that be like, oh, let's start a business. We have this great idea for a game, but it involves like a similar mechanic. And you're going to get sued by Nintendo. You think that group of friends is going to win that lawsuit?
No. We'd never have games like Stardew Valley. Like if you could patent just every little thing you do, like actually 90% of games wouldn't exist because there's only so much you can do.
Like the character design, right? Story, plot, I can see that, right? Like, hey, you ripped off my character design and the plot behind it, right?
Like it's the same one.
Are you going to be like, oh, you've ripped off my idea of throwing a mace? Okay. Yeah. Like that's a basic game mechanic. Like, what are you talking about?
You've ripped off my idea of riding a first-person shooter. Like
the writing one is basically if you use. You okay?
Did you hear my shoulder?
No, I thought it was I may have. I thought it was
no, my
chair.
foot was like annoyed, but my shoulder went. Bark.
Yeah, the writing patent is basically like you press a prompt and you're now writing an object that will aid you in crossing terrain that is not deemed to be normal terrain. So I'm like, so anytime you get in like a vehicle or like anything to be like, oh yeah, I have to cross this. Like, there's so many games.
I feel
that
like
are
that's
like,
a
yeah,
good workaround though.
Quicksand.
Like you could be like, all of our game is abnormal terrain. Like.
No, you have to say it's all normal ground.
Oh.
Like the patent is that if you use something to cross terrain that is not normal ground.
Just name it very normal ground then.
Yeah, I'd be like, that's quicksand. I'd be like, that's normal. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. We're in a desert. That's normal. You got
Oh
quicksand.
my god. Yeah, speaking of Dune Awakening free weekend
This
just
is
passed.
just as a side note. This is like the first time in 130 episodes Ripley has actually used one of my transitions, like without stopping and questioning
What do
the
you mean?
flow of things. Like, I set things up for you to talk about, like most episodes, and you just ignore it and keep talking about random shit. This is the first time I was like desert, and you were like, "Oh my gosh, we've been playing Dune."
Oh.
The first time. Like, I swear it. Like, somebody go back and try and find any instance where this has happened. It's not. Real growth. 130 weeks later, we've hit like a little bit of growth. Like, that's all I'm saying. Even, you know what? It's more than that because we had to skip some weeks. So it's probably closer to like 140 by now.
Dedication, perseverance, practice makes perfect.
Anyway, I ruined it by stopping you. But
I didn't even
in the
notice. I just
desert,
kind of.
that's how transitions are supposed to work. Yeah. It's you listen and then you build off
So by the time this
ideas.
episode comes out, the Dune free weekend is over. But I think if I end up really liking it, and so far I do, but I want to make sure it's not one of those games that I'm just like, after like a day or two, you know.
If you end up liking it.
Because I do like it, but it is a lot of mechanics.
Yeah, I barely scratched the surface. I think I'm at like 35 hours, and I'm just like, eh.
But you know, I am graduating in a few months, so I'll have more time to play games like around writing and stuff like that. So
I was about to say, I don't know about that. I got book deadlines you got to meet.
yeah. Oh my. Okay. So Dune is fun and all, but the book deadlines remind me. My teacher returned like her edits for my recent draft of my thesis. Oh my god, the amount of comments she made and like.
Did she use little like emojis and stuff?
Yep.
Good.
And
Good.
it's all in Comic Sans, and it's like there's a highlight on every single thing I wrote, and I'm like, whoa, she is a lot more intense than my last professor.
Are they like positive feedbacks or like negative or like just like, hey,
back
this
and
sounds
forth,
weird?
Like I think she highlighted it and labeled each one a different way, but it's just the formatting of it is just really overwhelming. Like my last professor, she just put it in like the text box the school provides.
Yeah.
But this lady.
If you're gonna highlight everything on a page,
And it's the
what's
font.
the point of highlighting?
But she's so nice, frankly. Like, it makes me feel bad, but the font is really
You
throwing
hear
me
that,
off.
Frank? She's nice. Got weird font though.
So I have to go through all of it still and see what I need to change, but it threw me off a little bit. I was like, bro, I got to read this some other time.
Feedback? Not in school.
Yeah, but maybe I'll play some more Dune after work today if we're not busy with anything. I told Jordan I do want to start making more clips and stuff. So I'll probably do that tomorrow because I'm off at 12. So, yeah.
That's good.
I do want to keep playing Dune, though. I'm excited. My character's cute. I wanted to do my makeup like her today, but I'm not skilled enough to do that.
And as a bonus, I actually get to edit something this week because there's 2 videos, hopefully.
Yes, there are 2 videos. So last week I did not press the record button on my phone, apparently, because we use our phones for cameras. So my bad, homie. Jeez Louise. Tired of there?
Yeah, tired of this bullshit.
When you got up this morning, did you do it to play video games, or did you just watch anime the whole time?
No, I woke up and I was like, no, it's morning. And then I got up. Like, I woke up in that normal circadian rhythm. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll just get up. Like, why would I go back to sleep?
My circadian rhythm is super messed up since sometimes I have to get up for work at like 3 in the morning, and sometimes it's like 8 in the morning.
Your sleep cycle doesn't change, though. Like, the amount of hours, like, the cycle itself, like, mine is around, like, 80 minutes. So, like, if I sleep in increments of 80 or, like, 20, I get really good. But if I sleep in, like, 30 or 90, I'm fucked. It's like when most of, like if I take a nap, I'll take a 20-minute nap. If I take a 30-minute nap, I'll just sleep right fucking through it, and I'll wake up, like, an hour later. I always set alarms for 20 minutes.
Sometimes even with that, you're like, no.
Every once in a while.
Recently, you've been really tired, I feel like.
Yeah, a little bit. But I think it's mostly because my knee's been messed up. I haven't been able to go to the gym as much. But I started going this week again, just less intense.
What'd you do?
I walked.
Good.
That's it. I just walked for literally like an hour straight.
It's still warm enough. You could probably go to the
listened.
pool. Good workout without putting weight on anything.
There's outside.
There's lots of butterflies out and about.
Dude, it's. You remember a few years ago we went to the Strip in Vegas for my birthday, and it was freezing, and I was like, man, this is terrible.
Yeah.
It's now almost the same time of year, and it's still like 100 outside. I hate it. I'm like, why couldn't this be on days that I have swim?
Gotta move up north a little bit.
A little bit nothing. You know how good I look in sweaters?
Very good.
We need coldness.
Let's go to Colorado.
Like, I have long sleeves in there, and they're neglected. I'm talking long term. I need sweaters.
Okay.
And
So
coats,
live here for like
jeans.
10, 15 years max. And then move to a cold place once we have lots of money.
I gotta sweat for 15 years?
It's up to you, bucko.
What? That's crazy.
Would you ever buy a condo?
No.
Why? What's wrong
Because
with
I
condos?
don't want one.
Oh, I think
I don't
they're
like
nice.
sharing walls with people.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like, in any direction.
Why?
Because it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Like, if we are required to due to financials, okay. Or if you're on the top floor, sort of okay. Depends on how many neighbors you have. Like, here we have one wall neighbor. But, like, in some apartments I've seen, there, like, even on the top floor, you still have like 3 neighbors that are connected to you. And I'm like, that's too many people.
A few of my coworkers, when
my
I've gone to their apartments, they're like 3 or 4 people in a row. And I'm like, we've gotten very lucky, I'd say. I really liked our first apartment, just the location of it.
Yeah, I'll say location and the balcony and the ceiling. Most everything else about it was just okay.
Yeah.
Like, it was small, but yeah, we didn't have a lot of stuff.
It was the first one, you know?
Yeah, like it was only on one flight of stairs up, which I could deal with, you know.
The cat staring at my headphone.
Oh, I thought she was staring
string
at this.
thing. Maybe she is staring at your foot. Oh, she's staring at your foot.
Yeah, see, I knew.
Sorry, I get distracted easily.
She got a fetish. It's fine. We're in therapy.
So you want to update everybody about your knee?
Yeah, it likes the cold too. No, so a few weeks ago, I don't know what I did, but I was coming back down from Austin. Didn't feel any pain. Next day, could barely walk. I was coming up the stairs to our apartment. For those that we're on the 3rd floor, right? I was coming up the stairs to our apartment. Could barely walk up the stairs. Like, took me probably a good 10 minutes to get up the stairs, which normally takes me, I don't know, a minute, 40 seconds. Yeah, I don't time myself.
Yeah,
but
maybe like 2-3 minutes max. Like, it's not
3
bad.
minutes. Jesus, you walk slow. It doesn't take you 3 minutes to walk up these stairs. It takes you like a minute. Anyway, I couldn't walk up the stairs. So then I came in, and I was like, loving wife of mine, my knee is in pain. Let's go to urgent care. And she went, sounds good. And then she proceeded to take a nap. So then I sat here for a while, and she woke up. She's like, what do you want to do? And I was
feel
like,
we already
still
told them this part of
go.
the story.
No, we're doing the whole thing.
You make
What
me
if this
sound
is someone's
terrible.
first episode? They don't know how bad I have it, okay? And we gotta illustrate it. Anyway, so she wakes up finally. She's like, oh man, what do you want to do? And I was like, still go to urgent care. She's like, oh, right now? And I'm like, yeah, this is the time when I'm in pain, yes. So we go over to urgent care, and they shoot me up with something in the butt.
Yeah.
And then they're like, come back next week, don't walk. And they just told me to just don't walk or go up and down stairs. And I was like, I guess I live outside now. I don't. Anyway, so I went up the stairs anyway, slowly. A week later, I go back. It's a little bit better, but not much, right? They give me another shot, same butt. Then they're like, you need to go see an ortho. I was like, okay, cool, sure. So I make an appointment to go to an ortho. And then a few days ago, I go to this ortho. He walks in, takes like 45 seconds, reviews all the history, which, by the way, I knew this because he and his nurses or helpers, nurses, they were standing outside the door. The door was closed, right? But I could still hear them talking, and they're literally going over the chart that's sitting outside the door that I had just filled out about what the heck happened. So then they walk in. He looks at my knee, takes a couple minutes, uses his fingers, and he goes, "Oh yeah, okay, you have this." And he gave me, hold on, it's a, hold on, I have like the scientific words that he used because I didn't know it. Where is it? Patellofemoral syndrome of the right knee with patellofemoral disorder.
Can
Yeah,
I see that?
no.
Oh,
So
but I want to try to read it.
nah, I don't want to be upstaged in my own home. And
Our home.
basically, he told me after that, I was like, those are cool words. What does it mean? And he basically said that that my kneecap has shifted slightly out of place, so I need to do physical therapy to get it back in place. Otherwise, he might have to like cut part of my kneecap out. But then it won't solve the problem, is what he told me. It'll just prolong it until I do the right physical therapy. So
I really hope we don't need surgery.
So my basic understanding is I have to work out more, but in the right way, and then my knee will
Physical therapy is
get
not necessarily
better.
about working out, though.
Hmm?
Like some of it is stretching and stuff like that for sure, and working
Yeah,
out.
but the way he phrased it was you need to go to physical therapy so that they can help build up muscle to shift it back in place. If I'm building up muscle and it's physical, work out.
I mean, maybe you can Google what specific workouts you can do.
Look, all I'm saying is he just ordered me to work out more. That's what I'm saying.
Go see the doctor and see what they say. Okay, and then we walk into that one physical therapy office.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The
doctor gave me a list of physical therapists, and I was like, cool, this one's on top, and it says first choice.
Obvious.
Easy. We go over there and walk in, and I was like, hey, I got recommended to do physical therapy. Can you help me work out in the right way? And she takes the paper, which I don't know why she took it. She takes the paper and then goes, we don't do physical therapy, and then hands the paper back to me. I was like, okay. She goes, you can go to that building with the black windows across the street. They can take care of it. And I was like, it's got creepier, but no, okay.
No.
And then I walked off and I was like, that one's not even on my insurance, I don't think. So I was like, okay, well, no. And then I had to find a different physical therapist.
But okay, I thought it was so weird because then I looked up their website just to double check, and it says they do adult and child physical therapy on their website.
Yeah, and I was like, I could understand if you're like, oh, we're not accepting new patients at this time. Like, oh, okay, my bad. I'll go somewhere else. But they literally just said we don't do physical therapy. I'm like, the name of the place is First Choice Therapy. It's on their website and their door. So yeah, that's what happened yesterday.
Oh, my spine. If only chiropractors couldn't like kill you, I would love to go to one.
Then you think what, like other doctors can't kill you? I would argue that other doctors could kill you more easily. Because all they got to do is write the wrong word on a piece of paper, and then you've taken a drug that kills you.
Okay, I saw this thing
Just saying.
about that recently where this nurse gave this lady like 100 times the normal amount of medication she was supposed to because she like misread something. Like it was supposed to be like 20 or 200 and she gave her like 2,000 instead.
Jeebus.
And every nurse was commenting on it like, that's an insane mistake to make. Like, that's fucking negligent. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, aren't they trained to look out for that sort of thing?
Yeah,
They're like, hey, you should question whether it's reasonable.
I'm pretty sure one of the first classes they have to take is about, like, medication math and things like that to make sure they understand everything and the conversions.
Right.
Oops, sorry.
Like, and it's different for different things, but there's got to be, I refuse to believe that they don't have, like, some chart or a reference guide somewhere that says, oh, yeah, 2,000 milligrams of ibuprofen, it's high, but won't kill you, right? But then you're like, oh, 2,000 milligrams of controlled substance B that only I have access to seems about right. Like, there's got to be a chart somewhere that they have reference to, right? Of like, this is too high.
Yeah.
It should probably be 20.
And I mean, I know a lot of places have checks and balances for like medication and like having two people do it or
well, it's usually why pharmacies are either like if they're in a hospital, that pharmacy is ran by a different group, they're not subject to the same like liability because they have to double check it, or like we do, right? You have to go somewhere, like physically somewhere else to a pharmacy that would be like, hey, this prescription doesn't make any sense. We're not going to give it to you.
So,
but in the case of if it's like something that the nurse themselves needs to inject and they just fucked it up, then that's like I don't know, that's on the nurse.
And it terrifies me because like you could do everything right in your life and then you're just in the hospital getting like a surgery or something and you die because somebody does math badly, you know? Like that's terrifying.
Doing math badly has led to a lot of people dying, not just doctors, but just in general.
Yeah. Astronauts.
Astronauts. That was not math. That was negligence. Talking about like the Challenger exploding?
Yeah. Was that what?
Yeah, no. So there was they basically put faulty parts in there, and people knew that they were faulty, but the pilots were like, "Nah, we need to launch," and then it blew up.
That's insane.
Yeah.
My school had like a dedication. My elementary school, because one of our teachers had gone to the Challenger. Was like on it or some shit.
Which is a crazy like thing for people to get that like worked up over it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the amount of rockets that blew up before we put people on them was almost all of them. And then we were like, hey, we launched a few and they work, so we're good now. And then you jump on it.
Thinking of the one with all the teachers on it?
Oh, I don't know. Exploded with teachers? Yeah, Challenger. Included a teacher, disintegrated 73 seconds due to a failed O-ring in the solid rocket booster. Yeah.
That's just like a crazy mistake to make, especially when you're in a job that high stakes, you know? Like if I mess up a latte, it's not going to ruin anybody's life. It might ruin their day, but...
A failure caused a leak on the subsequent bigger... Yeah. But like space travel, real dangerous, right? Because of how fast you're moving and like the amount of precision that is required. Math.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you're like, okay.
Since we're nearing the end of the episode, I wanted to ask, so we don't end on such a depressing note. Can you frown?
Math is amazing.
Like, turn the corners of your mouth all the way down.
Demonstrate. Okay.
Can you do that?
I guess.
Try.
Murr.
No, do it.
Now I'm laughing. Hang on. You can be like, Murr.
Yeah, you can do it pretty good. People online are doing it on TikTok because apparently some people can't do it very good. I feel like I can do it really good. I can move my face pretty well. No. Like Florence Pugh.
Can you stretch out like the tendons in your neck?
What do you mean?
Like I used to be able to do it pretty wide. Yeah, like that. You go.
Yeah.
You can stretch it out.
The only thing I can't do is like do a clover
like
with my tongue. My sister can do that, but I can't.
Do what?
Where you make your tongue do like 3 waves.
I think I gotta do one.
Yeah, my sister can do it, but I can't. My tongue is like more pointy instead of round, so I think that's part of the problem.
Yes. Tongue geometry.
Lizard. I really want the Gengar Kraken Kitty V2 headset.
No, we don't support Pokemon anymore. You just said that.
But it's Razer. It's not Pokemon.
Do you think they'd help pay royalties to Pokemon for using the Pokemon? That's crazy. You think Pokemon was just like, you know what? Let's let them have this.
But it's so cute.
Yeah, it ain't happening. Like, unless I steal one.
I want somebody to make like a frog headset. Can we make a frog headset?
If you want one, yeah.
It would look so cute with my frog mat.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's going to do her, I think. You got anything else you would like to add, Jordan?
Oh, me? I didn't know she liked me that much.
I think it's getting pretty serious. Maybe we're ready to hold hands.
Yeah. Not in public, but, you know.
All right. This has been an episode of Mindless Prattle. It's what, 129? 130? 130.
Definitely had a whole speech about it in the middle of this episode.
Oh my gosh. I forgot. Sorry, my back's itchy. Any whoozy, what's this? Y'all have a great day. We've enjoyed speaking with you. If you like what you heard, we have new episodes out every Monday wherever you get your podcasts, and every Tuesday you get the video on the tube. I'm working on short form content for TikTok and YouTube Shorts, but don't hold your breath because I'm slow. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
And then we mentioned Ripley's book coming out in the end of this year.
Not the end of the year, the beginning of next year. We finish the end of this year, and it'll come out next year. I thought that was the plan. Unless you'd like it to come out for Christmas.
I just enjoy pressuring you.
Why?
That's how procrastinators get good work done. The pressure of a deadline.
That's true.
See? I'm good at this. But if you want to check out the first book, it's available now. Kindle Unlimited, Kindle, Amazon.
Yeah.
Other websites.
It's not a romance. It's a dark fantasy novel.
It's a romance.
There's some kissing in there, but
it's a romance.
It's not a romance.
It is.
How is it a
romance? The whole
romance?
thing is framed around like husband.
Around his death.
Okay.
That's not a romance. That's like gothic fantasy.
Right. And the two people that care for each other after the death. No romance there. None. Not them getting sweaty and sparring on a mat. Nope.
Shut up.
No romance there. Just straight platonic sweat.
That should be my advertisement on TikTok. No romance here, just straight platonic sweat.
Okay.
Great tagline, baby.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Y'all have a good day. Goodbye.